Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late March, early April 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Libras. I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. Shuffle it up one time, see what we have for you this week. Talk to me, my guides. What do we got for Libra? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's go. Let's rock, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for Libra here in late March, early April? We are in Aries season, my friends. Let's see what we got. Thank you. All right, so this is a big area of focus. Very hermit-like energy, but not necessarily in a rough way. We're going to have to talk about this because there's a couple of big archetypes when this card shows up, which it could be very beneficial and wise. But before we do, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Have a look at this card. So we see this alchemist has the alchemical symbol of the sun right on the forehead, which does represent illumination and knowledge, focused on that potion. So the two main things I think of with this card is one, creation. A lot of you might be trying to create something, whether it's your future, whether it's a situation. Your powers of manifestation could be heightened, and that's something I've been seeing for Libras in recent weeks, is that your power of creation could be like through the roof when this card shows up. However, it's also a card of focus. So you might be under someone's microscope. Somebody might be watching your moves. You might be analyzing somebody else as well. There is somebody possibly keeping tabs when we have this card. So we're just going to place it on to the side. We're not really going to give that too much energy. I always say it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. But either creation or keeping tabs. It's one or the other when I see it. But let's get you into tarot now. Get you these first three cards in the upright before the intuitive, juicy stuff. Talk to me about Libra, please, my guides. What do we got? Late March, early April, please. So, last week's reading, and I always try to keep the titles as simple as possible. Yours was a little different than what I normally do. It was titled The Calm Before the Storm. So, I don't know what you guys might be going through, what you might not be going through, but I felt like a time of calm and quiet before things start ramping up. For a lot of Libras, things could be picking up a lot of steam, and that could be very good, but it could also be something that you should be cautious about. Let's see what we have for you this week. You know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you. Let's get you three cards. Talk to me, my guides. What do we got for Libra? Thank you. All right, we have the Five of Cups in position number one. Not starting with the nicest energy. It's all good, though. There's a lot of cards to go. There could be someone you're linked to that is going through a tough time right now. We have that card. Someone might be a little bit gloomy when we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to clarify these and get further detail. Hopefully you're not going through too many rough situations or issues when we have these two connected to each other. Let's get one more. I mean, the clarifiers could change the game, and this could change the game right here on the back end. We got the Page of Pentacles next to the Five of Pentacles. So very interesting layout here this week, Libra, and we'll talk about it. And yeah, I'm just going to go through, give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes before we get the juicy, intuitive stuff. Now, at first glance, like I said, these first two cards aren't the nicest energies, but we still have to clarify, and that could be you and somebody else or multiple people. This gives me a little bit of hope. Also, we have earth and water. That's a good elemental mix that I really like. So regardless of these two challenge cards, we have good elemental mixtures. But position number one, we have the Five of Cups. The River of Tears card. You see this person, they look hurt, they look sad, they look like they're crying a few tears. I always say that this energy is really on a spectrum, right? This could be anything from somebody who's a little bit gloomy, like a little grumpy, or it could be something very major like a depression when we see the River of Tears card. So we really want to clarify to see what it's about, because this person in the card is looking at the cups that are spilled and not the cups that are still standing. Okay, so this is emotional. Now, they're double fives, and fives could represent upheaval, okay? Not like being on shaky ground a little bit with the repeating numbers. But another thing I want to mention is that they could represent two different areas of life, if not two different people. But as we move over to the next card, we got the Five of Pentacles. You see the imagery here. Once again, not the nicest. So someone you're linked to might be going through a tough one with this card. I always caution against money issues when we see this. So whereas the Five of Cups is more of that emotional pain, this one could be monetary, could be work situations, it could be something revolving around the material. We do have this page on the back end, which might lift our hopes. But when I see this card, it can represent isolation. It could represent loneliness. It could represent separation or loss when we have it. So we really want to clarify these to see if we're getting improvement on these energies, because I will say the last couple of weeks the Libra readings have looked positive, so it's kind of jarring to me that we're getting this energy now. So I do feel like not every Libra is going through these. It could just be people you care about or you're closely connected to. Now, moving to the very back end, we have the Page of Pentacles. So that double dose of earthy energy could be stabilizing, it could be good. The Page of Pentacles is learning new things, right? I always say they're communicators, they're students. This one in particular is about learning new skills, learning new things. A lot of you could be connected to school in some sort of way. If not, when we see this Page of Pentacles, it is a messenger, usually that of the written kind. Now, I will say this energetically, when these first two fives came out, it was like a little heavy, but this alleviated it. So for some of you, there might be a good message or a good talk or something that will alleviate, depending. So we really want to see what's up, because I feel like there's a lot going on here, a lot of moving parts. And just once again, this could be struggle in different areas or two separate different people as well. But let's put that Page of Pentacles down right there. We're going to dive deeper on all this. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for the Libras, please. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for Libra? Yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Five of Cups. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Libra, you could drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Five of Cups time. Thank you. Yeah, cheering up. Like somebody might be trying to cheer another person up, whether that's somebody trying to cheer you up or you trying to cheer somebody else up. It's like trying to snap someone out of it. Like, hey, snap out of it. Let's go. Let's go. Look at all this positivity. Look at all these good things. So a lot of you could be playing that role for somebody very close to you. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright underneath this Five of Cups. However, this could also represent a change or a shift, whether of consciousness or situation. Because once again, remember I said, the way this energy was sweeping, it was heavy, and I felt an alleviation with that Page of Pentacles. Now we have this card of golden opportunities. So I feel like I need to tell a lot of Libras, make sure you have your eyes open, that you don't miss out on golden opportunities in these times. Okay, you might be going through tough things right now. You may have recently gone through rough things. But when we see this is an opportunity that you might not want to miss. But once again, I'm getting that intuitive vibe of like either somebody trying to help you feel better or cheer you up, or you might be trying to bring someone to the light side, right? Look at the bright side, see the silver lining. So this could be good, okay? I want to go in on this one because this one could be a little more solitude with the Five of Pentacles. But once again, look at all this earthy energy, solidifying things. We're going to keep pressing further. I'm not going to try to push in any more messages there. I mean, I feel like I could pull more, but I'm just going to leave it as is. Why is that Five of Pentacles here? Thank you, world. Okay. This could be somebody that feels like they don't really have the best luck. When I see the world underneath the Five of Pentacles, this could be somebody that feels like they can't get ahead, or regardless, something always pops up, like I just can't get ahead. With the way the world is today, I just can't get ahead. For another portion of you, this could be some sort of cycle close or an ending that is leaving somebody feeling very lonely There could be a lot of solitude here. So it doesn't mean it's coming in the next couple of days. It could have been something that's already happened, but there is some sort of disconnect. There is some sort of loss here with the Five of Pentacles in the world. So we could have a couple little warnings here about possible endings. It's okay. Life is all about those beginnings and endings, because next to this card of endings, we have the Ace, which is a beginning. So it is talking about that never-ending cycle. Interesting way this is playing out, but this could be someone that is still affected by an ending. Okay, whether it is emotional or financial, but I'm getting that vibe of like, listen, like I can't catch a break, I always have bad luck, or I could never get ahead. Like it's giving me those vibes. Only take it if it hits. Obviously, I'm not saying it's all you, it could be someone else, but let's see what's up with that page, because that might brighten up our day here. Let's see what's up with that Page of Pentacles. And I totally get it. In this day and age, it is hard to get ahead, right? Totally get it. And not just monetarily, emotionally. Like the world is pretty intense sometimes, right? Let's go in on that page. Totally empathize, my friends. Let's see what's up with the page, then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. That's the Page of Pentacles here. Thank you. Beautiful. That's your card right there. That's your power card, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of new, really exciting things coming for the Libra Collective, which is really good. This could just represent somebody that really wants to talk to you or grab your ear about something, okay? Like with Justice in the upright underneath this Page of Pentacles, like there is somebody that might want to talk to you. This could represent an important conversation that somebody wants to have. Maybe you want to talk with somebody as well. Another karmic card. So we are seeing these big karmic archetypes, but this feels more positive than negative, and I've been saying it since the beginning. Although we have issues, although we have challenges, like it's moving slowly in a positive direction. So for any of you that are getting into new cycles, new tasks, new things in this time, Spirit is favoring this. I would claim that blessing. But for another portion of you, it could just represent somebody that wants to talk to you. Possibly apologize, possibly make something right as well. Like there could be someone that wants to mend a bridge. I am getting that, like someone being apologetic or sorry as well. So let's go through and do a quick recap here, Libra, because there's a lot of energies happening. Okay, there's a lot of scattered things. Let's go through before we get the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, when we look at the big picture of this, it is a super intriguing story this week. Position number one, we have the Five of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. And all the way all the cards play off each other, this is a super unique spread. But I was getting the intuitive vibe of you trying to cheer somebody else up. Like, hey, look at the bright side. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. There might be somebody trying to make you feel better or cheer you up if you're down recently. But a lot of you might be playing that role for somebody else, like that shoulder to lean on or uplifting another. But keep your eyes open for golden opportunities. That's another thing, because remember, this person's back is turned. They might not see that golden opportunity. In the center, we have the Five of Pentacles with the World. Could be related to money, could be related to work. You might be having issues in that area. I am getting somebody that may have gone through an ending of some sort, and it's still a little painful. It is the energy of loss that we have here. But also the bad luck, like it's very hard to get ahead, or I have bad luck, I can never catch a break. I was picking up those energies heavily. But the karma, the karmic energy, the cycle-based energy is written all over this spread. Moving to the back end, we have the Page of Pentacles with Justice, your power card. So the main two things I was feeling here, maybe three things, was one, any new ventures, any new things, any new cycles that you're moving into are highly favored by Spirit. Claim those energies. But also, there could be somebody that really wants to talk to you, have an important conversation or an important talk. It could even be apologetic as well. There might be somebody that might want to mend a bridge with you or make things better. So please take a screenshot of that, Libra. I'm going to get you one shadow card. Interesting spread this week, my friends. Lots of pentacles, right? So your mind might be there, right? Especially with the World and 3 pentacle cards. Your mind might be skewing towards the material a little more. Well, let's see what's in the shadows for you. What's in the shadows for Libra, please? My guides and spirit team. Thank you. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, the action, the movement card. Some of you might have a flight response about something. Okay, that's the first thing that I'm feeling here initially right off the bat, and it's more intuitive than anything. But when I see the Knight of Swords in your spread, that's another one of your power cards, and it is giving me that vibe of like somebody having a flight response, like, all right, I gotta go. Like, I don't want to deal with that right now. I'll go deal with this. It's like an interesting play. Like, usually the Knight of Swords is somebody that runs headlong into things and issues if they need to. It could also be a bit combative. Maybe your temper is a little more spicy than it normally is when we have the Knight of Swords, pardon me. But I am getting this little problem avoidance as well. So maybe some of you are trying to avoid certain issues, certain problems. Totally get it. It's not comfortable to deal with certain things sometimes. If you're not in the space to do it, you don't have to, right? Don't feel rushed. Don't feel pressured. But yeah, I'm also getting that temperamental combative energy as well. So that's something to watch out for in this time, okay? There may have been times where you acted spontaneously and it doesn't sit right for whatever reason. Do with that what you will, my friends, but that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the February subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab after this week's fire and air sign readings. But for March, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is a new deck and it is absolutely awesome. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments out of this week's reading, which card spoke to you the most. At the end of the month, the winners will be in the community tab once again. My friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.